Yeah, yeah. Everybody in. Everybody in. Everybody in. Y'all shut alive, B. Go shut alive, shut alive, shut alive. It's crazy. What's up, YouTube? Yeah, I was gonna chill out for a minute, but the enemies are working, man. They working full time, y'all. They working full time, so we gotta work overtime. Everybody that's on the positive side, bro, you feel me? I personally agree with your post. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that agree with that post, but people be scared to speak out. People be scared to tell the truth, bro. My post wasn't up 10 minutes. Now, y'all know on my Instagram, I only got 64,000 followers. You feel me? Nobody supposed to even be paying attention to little bitty old my post. You feel me? Soon when I post something that's waking people up, because they know, like when positivity gets spread and it come from the right person. Y'all can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me on Instagram. Y'all can hear me on Instagram. Oh, they can hear me. All right. What's up, Joe? What's up? So soon when I post something about stop instigating, right? Telling the truth, not hating. I ain't have no music playing in the background. They said my content was owned by somebody named start with an E. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Uh, Eskay Movies or something? ESKAY Movies. They say this video is blocked because it may contain content owned by East K Movies. Who the fuck is that? Who is somebody Google East K Movies? Like, we need to see who that person is. ESKAY. Right now, you getting promotion, whoever you is. I'm promoting. Y'all chat. I need y'all to find out who is ESKAY Movies. Movies. Somebody Google that person right quick. Start the comment right quick so I can hold up. It's at the top. The comments don't even reach the top. The comments don't reach the top. But they block my so that mean it's shadow ban, right? Now, that proved my point that they want to push the negativity, y'all. I didn't say nothing. Y'all could go look at this video on my YouTube, bro. Like, that's why I advise y'all to get a YouTube channel, because YouTube give you a little leeway where you can basically speak your mind as long as you following the fair act use of things like that. You know what I'm saying? The policy, you're not really just, they not gonna shadow ban you like um Instagram do. That's why I tell y'all, don't focus on the comments and the views, bro. They control it. Whoever is they, I don't know. But they, I don't know who it is. So when when a person is against the negativity, you have to use multiple platforms. That's why I have all these different platforms here. And I have to go live on more than one platform to spread the message, to put it out there. Because only a select a few people, if I was to just be on Instagram. Now, y'all know I don't even be having this many people in my live, but it's something going on and people tuning in. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. And they only tuning in because they thinking that I'ma be a hypocrite. They thinking I'ma be a hypocrite and get mad, get out my character. But it's just showing y'all that what I'm saying is the truth, bro. What I'm saying to y'all is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they limiting the truth. If a person is speaking against negativity, it's being put in a box. If a person telling the truth, not hating, it's being put in a box. I don't know when people gonna wake up and see the trickery that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But you have to start thinking for yourself. Stop thinking that they got the majority of vote. It's popular over here. Everybody over here. This must be the truth. That's how you're getting tricked, man. Out of your position. You getting tricked to believe things that's not true because the majority, the whoever got the most votes. Now I ain't say nothing hateful, bro, because I already know that I can't say this and can't say that and I can't do this and I already know these things. I read the policy. You know what I'm saying? They still got us in a bondage. And the only thing I'm trying to do is wake people up as a human being. It don't have nothing to do with no race because when I speak for all people, not just my color people. I speak against ignorance in general. God have allowed me to have all different races of fans. You know what I'm saying? All over the world. It's no denying it. My social media have made it to where I can tap back into my fans. They try to shut me out from reaching my fans. But my personality, when I get on social media, make my fans be like, oh, that's Turk. You know what I'm saying? And they start to coming back. Social media is a blessing to people who use it as a tool and not as a fool. Yeah, you're going to have to go extra hard. You're going to have to be on it consistently. You're going to have to be persistent. But you're going to make a way, man. I guarantee you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. I'm an example on what you need to be doing, bro. Listen, let me stop sharing this. This is my setup. I'm on YouTube live streaming right now. I don't got this phone on. I don't got that phone, that iPad on yet. And I'm also on that one. And I'm on this one that I'm showing. I have to be on multiple devices. I have to be on multiple devices because if I don't, I wouldn't be able to reach people because they limiting my reach. And if you don't believe that that's a possibility, I just showed y'all proof. I told Academic, No Jumper, Vlad TV, and Say Cheese to stop instigating black men blood. Banned. Banned. For somebody named Ersky Movies say that's their content. They say what I'm saying is their content. So I appealed it. But just to be able to whoever whoever claim my content, it have to be somebody from a blogger. But guess what? I hear y'all say, why you don't at the rapper? That's me showing that what I'm saying is true. That's the type of stuff that they do. It ain't about me atting a rapper. I don't have a problem with nobody. The problem I got is people that's instigating. Y'all wait till a person have expressed how they feeling, you know. We all see it. We all see when people get into it, express how they feel, and we all have our opinion about it. But some of us keep our opinion to ourselves when it ain't our business. If you ain't a part of the solution, don't speak on the problem. And when you have somebody that's open-minded to see that, they ban you. You are banned in certain territories. Wow. This what just imagine what Kanye go through. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. We have to stand together, bro. It's got to be a movement. A movement, and we have to fight the evil, the darkness. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit back and allow whoever to beat up on the truth, bro. Sitting back, not doing nothing, you are part of the problem. We need soldiers, man. God needs soldiers. I'm not telling you to stand up for your hood, stand up for your block, stand up for the truth, man, which is God. God not the author of confusion. So why is we participating in confusion? God ain't wanting people to go to war. So why is we participating in war? God ain't with the negativity. Why is we entertaining the negativity? And then I hear people saying, but that's what they want. So because that's what they want, you gonna give it to them? You gonna go to hell. You gonna lose your soul because that's what they want? I understand worldly persecution because I go through it. But it's cool because they only persecuting the image, which they could blemish at any time anyway. They could make you an image, make you number one, and then cancel you. And then you mad like you don't know what's going on. You stop doing what they want you to do. Bro, I refuse to sell my soul, dog. You looking at Hot Boy Turk. I know it may seem like, bro, but you ain't nobody following you, bro. At one time they did. When you change, nobody not gonna follow you neither. And I think that's what a lot of y'all scared of. Y'all scared to lose that image that make you feel like you somebody. You got to know that you are somebody and not feel like you somebody. I know who I am. You don't got to be like, are you Turk? Bro, I know who I am. I don't need validation from nobody to do that. Can't nobody make me feel good. That's something that's already inside of you. Happiness is already your true nature. I ain't looking to be happy from making you happy or make you think a certain way about me to make me feel validated or feel like I'm a king or feel like I'm worthy. Or I already know I'm that with you or without you. A false image could be blemished. How can a person go from being number one superstar? Somebody say, we not gonna promote him no more. He ain't no superstar no more. It's because it was made up the whole time. It's An illusion. It's an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. The minute you stop doing what's contributing to the problem, you're no longer needed in this world. I'm not needed in this world. I'm doing the work of God, who is bigger than the world. See what I'm saying? Nah, I don't have to be all preachy. I don't gotta do all that. I don't know how to do all that. You got to stay away from the ignorant people, bro. They got ignorant people, bro. Ignorant people who are caught up. They only will listen to you if you have 20,000 people watching you. That's a follower, man. That's not a man and that's not a woman. You mean to tell me you need a group of people to tell you to not go around that corner they shooting? You ain't gonna believe the old woman who been here longer than everybody that's on this panel. Baby, don't go around there. They ain't no good for you. You ain't gonna believe grandma. But then when you get in a situation, man, my grandma told me that. Bro, it don't take a lot to reveal the truth. Always know that less is more. It's the opposite, bro. And as you grow up, as you really like realize who you is, it gonna dawn on you. Don't wait till you get a certain age, or don't wait till something happen to you, or don't wait till you're on your hospital bed, or don't wait till you're in prison to wake up. Because the truth is the truth, regardless if you accept it now or you got to accept it later. It ain't gonna never change. And that's how I live my life. Whether you accept me or you don't accept me, man, I'm gonna be the same way. Whether you like me or you don't like me, man, I'm gonna be the same way. It don't matter what you say. You got to laugh at what you say yourself because nobody else is laughing at you. When I see people say things and then put the laughing emojis behind it, they depressed. They miserable. They need company. I'm not about to entertain them. They got to laugh at theyself as something that be serious. They got to laugh at theyself because nobody else laughing. Everybody else is at attention. They don't feel right being at attention. They need attention. You know what I'm saying? Bro, telling the truth is not a feeling. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The truth gonna cut you going and coming back. Sometimes it gonna hurt you. But it gonna help you when you let it change who you is. Let it change the way you think. You got to stay away from shit that don't mean you no good. How you think you gonna go up? How you think you gonna become corporate? How you think you gonna become an entrepreneur? How you think you gonna get anywhere in life? Being on some ignorant shit. You ain't gonna be nothing but a statistic waiting to happen. You're going to jail or you're getting killed. You're gonna make somebody else rich with your stupidity. Don't you know you have to pay for what you don't know? Just because you ain't know the answer, you had to pay somebody else to tell you the answer. Only thing you had to do was get the information and apply it. You could have saved you $1. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring it to y'all attention, bro. Like, this is what's going on, and this is what we are faced with. You know what I'm saying? Censorship. If you speak in the truth, you will be censored. Get ready for that. But the ones who gonna stand regardless, as long as y'all understand you can't do it for the views, because your views is not gonna look like negative views. It's not. And you already know that. I don't care if they got one person on my lives, bro. I'm gonna speak the same way. You know why? Because eventually that one gonna turn into 100. That 100 gonna turn into 1,000. That 1,000. I don't do it for views in the feel good. I do it for change and to make a difference. So when my views are adding up, people changing their life, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's what matters to me. I don't care about all the rest of the stuff. Bro, I got platinum plaques on the wall. I done been there, done that. 1,000,000 people done went in the stores for me already. I'm not trying to be famous. Feel me? There's a lot of people do stuff for clout, bro, and they want to be famous. Everybody, if they don't know who they is, they want to be somebody. And if they have to be a fake image to feel like somebody is giving them attention, guess what? They're going to do whatever they need to do. A lot of people haven't had that coming up. So certain people that hate, they never felt what love was. So you can't really blame them, you feel me? But at the same time, you still got to stand on facts and not feelings, telling the truth, not hating. We going to keep on pushing this narrative, controlling our narrative. Everybody that's taking a stand for what's right, start your YouTube channel. You monetize the truth, just like they monetize the lie. And you can get you some money too. It ain't hard. The only hard part is you not doing it. And you paying attention to the wrong thing. Focus on what you trying to do, and you're going to see results. Let them talk. Let them laugh. They did all that to Jesus, man. That's just a hurt person. Trust me. Appreciate the super gift. That's a hurt person, bro. I promise you, if I would have knew what I know now about getting on YouTube and being as open and talking the way I talk, I would have been gravitated to it. They didn't let me see the secret. How they spreading hate. I could spread love. How they spread negativity. I could spread positivity. How they getting money, I could get it too. And now I don't got to sell my soul or my booty hole. Of course they gonna try to make me not be able to talk and put the light on what's dark. Of course they gonna try to bring up my past that I talk about. I talk about my past. I talk about me being on heroin and cocaine. They'll try to talk on it and say, he's still on heroin and cocaine because you can't find no dirt on Turk. He a snitch. You can't find no dirt on Turk. He gay. You can't find no dirt on Turk. God hid me when I was young. At 22, he preserved me for this very reason right here. Because he already knew I was going to be the one that don't back down. Don't bite my tongue because it hurt. And do it in love. So when you react to my love language, it just proves what I'm saying. Your enemy become your footstool. You're proving what I'm saying to the people. And I'm showing them how to react to your lies, to your negativity. So they getting a lesson. They getting an illustration and a demonstration. I'm working every day. You know how many people say, man, appreciate it, bro. I needed that, bro. Long as they steady saying that, if one person say that a day, that's enough to keep me on 10. Because I didn't help one person. See, it's about, with me, it's about me, who I help, not who I hurt. You see what I'm saying? And when you got that mindset, the sky is not the limit. See, I understand the law of attraction. What I put out is what I get back. So if I'm giving, guess what? I'm getting back whatever I'm giving. I understand the law of attraction, the secret. I'm not confused. You see what I'm saying? I'm wide awoke. I have been awakened, bro, for a long time. For a long time, I've been woke. The world, all is well. All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. You know, all mystics, Catholic, Christian, non-Christian, no matter what their theology, no matter what their religion, are unanimous on one thing, that all is well. All is well. Though everything is a mess, all is well. Strange paradox to be sure, but tragically, most people never get to see that all is well because they are asleep. They are having a nightmare. You might be thinking, how can everything be well when we look out into the world and see violence, wars, poverty, and destruction? People are fighting each other, attacking each other, arguing with each other, criticizing each other, and threatening each other, causing suffering across the planet. These are things that people are doing, but all is well. God ain't never lied when he rested and say everything was good. See, I'm living into the what God say moment. And when you live in where God and what God said, no matter what the world doing, you ain't a part of it. That's how I stay at peace. I'm on the peace side because all is well. That's staying aware. That's staying woke. When you know these things, can't nothing touch you, no matter what you saying. I really feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts you that I'm not getting mad. It hurts you that I'm still flourishing, still shining, still glowing. It hurts you that I'm not stopping because all is well. And I ain't even trying to hurt you. But as long as you trying to hurt me, you gonna hurt. Because all is well. It's on you if you think a person who think all is well is crazy. You the one got to deal with it, making assumptions, not really knowing what it is. but all is well. But despite our turbulent history, when sages were asked how everything can possibly be well, they would answer with because the world is an illusion. What they mean by that is that the world is not what it appears to be. The world as we believe it to be, solid and concrete, out there existing separately from us. The only reality is an illusion. Everybody out there that's not woke is asleep and walking in an illusion, pretending to be something and somebody that they ain't. Why you think as people get older they change? Because they didn't came to the realization of who they really are. That's why people have risen to a mental state where they realize this shit ain't even worth. I'm doing all this for nothing. Or sometimes you got to get hit with a prison scare. God sits you down because you're too hard headed. So let me take away everything from you. Let me script you and put you in that cell or that cubicle or behind them bars or them walls. And let me see if I'm going to get your attention then. Come out of that illusion. Stop pretending to be somebody that you're not. You done made up an image. It's like Denzel Washington in Training Day, right? He play a bad cop. A lot of people thought that that's Denzel, but really in reality, that's a character. When he go home, his family don't know that person, but the world have gravitated to King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Some of y'all fall in love with a character, bro. People fell in love with Turk the Hot Boy. Body since my younger days. Been pulling triggers. Been running through the hallway. They fell in love with that person. To the ones that have growed up might hear me rapping and they know how to differentiate the difference from reality and virtual reality or fiction or whatever you want to call it. I could rap about stuff I done been through, stuff I done seen without living it and not have to prove to y'all that I live it. See, that's what people are not realizing today. If you're gonna rap about this, and I understand everybody not holier than thou, because I still rap about certain things, you know. So I guess I'm a little part of the problem, if you want to say that. Because I also do it because I know people love to hear that. Eventually, I'm gonna give all that up. But when you see me in real form, it's like Denzel Washington playing bad cop in Training Day. He not that person in real life. So I feel like I got a little leeway until I say, you know what? I don't even want to speak those type of words no more. Because some people can't differentiate this part of me from this part of me. And that's something that I got to deal with. Because I chose to play those roles. But the true me is what you see in my personality, not in those raps. They making our raps against us now because y'all trying to portray I'm really living like these raps. So when you do that, you set yourself up to get an indictment. You really like that? See, I'm not really like that. I just see stuff that's like that. You know, I'm not like that. And the disconnect from it is now they don't support you because you said, I rap this, but I'm not like that. I'm just acting. This is a publicity stunt. This is prop guns. This prop whatever else. They don't want to accept the role. They don't want to accept you telling stories. So, okay, well, let me start a podcast. Maybe they can listen to the stories and not hold me to being out there. And then they'll accept it a little bit more. So I started a podcast, but also let me school and teach people the difference. Because now I can control the narrative. You can't control the narrative and keep on making these young people out there think if you're going to be a rapper, this is how you got to live. Because that's a fucking lie. They getting y'all killed, man. And trying to keep people like me quiet. Blocking. I ain't got number 64,000 followers on Instagram. Why y'all block my posts? You know why? Because they synced all them comments. Oh. When they see people commenting on a post, it don't matter how many followers you got. It's how many people attention you grabbing. It's the interaction that they scared about. You can have all the followers you want. How many people interacting is what they scared of. You got too many people interacting to that truth. Let me stop it. I put up a rap the other day. Got the same interaction. More. But I'm talking about, I'm a head bust up. I'm talking that talk. They ain't ban that. They ain't ban that from territories. And it's me. Just like the message was me, but the message ain't have no music to it. It's just me talking. So this is what I be up against, bro. Then y'all don't see the impressions of how many people have seen it. Not the comments and the views, but how many people have seen it. And the impressions and your insights. So for my young people that's out here promoting and marketing, bro, don't get caught up into no views or how many people watching you or commenting this, that. Look at your impressions. They see you just like they see me. They just don't interact if it ain't interesting to them. But look like I grabbed some attention just moaning. This what y'all got to deal with from me. This every day. It just some situations I move when God say move. I know it gonna make an impact. I go tell my wife, babe, look, this what I'm about to do. And she don't have no problem with me doing it. That's like my second, like, okay, confirmation. Which I shouldn't have to get a second confirmation if God put something on my heart, but I be wanting to be sure sometimes. Is this the right thing, the right move for me to make? Then I see other people. It's like you open up the gates for other people to start saying the same thing. Just like you got people that lead the negative opinions, you got to have people to open up the doors for the positive opinions to flood through too. Sometimes you got to be the first one to say it. I saw people backing it up. So, all right, okay, I see y'all. But sometimes people don't want to be the first one to say it. Man, they be feeling just like you, man. I ain't gonna read through this book because y'all know how I get lost in these books. But all is well. All is well. You just got to know. You got to know that. It's all about what you knowing. When I'm putting out, anybody putting out something that you know to be true and you feeling it, man, it don't cost you nothing to share that. Repost it. That's how we build, bro. Let some of y'all got too much pride. Somebody just posted something and say, he named the song this, but he sang your lyrics, instigating. You know what I went did? I went commented on the video and repost the video. They wanted me to, dang, you using my lyrics? For what? I appreciate when people use my stuff. Now, if you making some money off it, I want my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad because you use my stuff. But I'm coming to see you about that bag. You ain't gonna just use it just to use it now. But I'm not mad to the point where I'm beefing with you. I can't wait till Fetty Wap get out of jail. And he just went viral for another song. Yeah, y'all can let him know. He used my lyrics. Fetty, I'm coming to holler at you. You know, I holler at French. Me and French took care of that. Well, I ain't got to talk about that. You feel me? I do it nice and respectfully. We don't gotta, me and Birdman, we took care of our business. I don't know what y'all be talking about. I don't got to be all on Front Street. For what? For what? I don't got to put y'all in all my business. When I take care of my business, man, ain't nothing else to talk about. It's my business. We gonna keep on using these platforms, man, to push the right things. And just know, your truth gonna be censored. But you gotta find a way to not be censored. And sometimes it take multiple platforms. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. So I'm reaching a couple thousand people at one time. I'm cool with that. It gonna grow. It have grown. And I'm making money from it without having to tear nobody down. And I'm inspiring other people to do the same thing. This is the new move. If I was able to inspire people from my old ways and how I was doing things when I was Hot Boy Turk, I still got the same energy in me, bro. I still have influence that I turned into inspiration. I still can make people do bad or good. So that's something that God gave me. No man can take that away. So if y'all think that y'all could be canceled, you only can look like you canceled. Utilize your social media as a tool to reach and interact. When people commenting on your stuff, if you don't see it right then and there, go back in the comments, interact with the people. That's how you build communities. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge people that are acknowledging you. If you're not talking to the people, they're going to be like, you know, yeah, Fetty too. Now, not these, somebody fan made this for me. I'm not selling these. But the merch, we got the Cyber Monday going on. We got the merch. We got my seasoning. We got the books. We got the maid attire. My wife clothes. You know what I'm saying? I even might throw in some Cyber Monday verses, man. You know, anybody trying to get a verse, man, let me know your budget. I ain't even think about that. I should have did that on Black Friday. And you got 48 hours, you're gonna get your song back. So anybody trying to do a song, I got Cyber Monday verses. Yeah, we doing all that. Today, we doing Cyber Monday um um artist review at 6 o'clock. Instead of you having to pay 50 to skip the line, 25 to skip the line. If y'all don't know about the Hot Boy Turk Bumper to Dump It, see all these things I'm doing, dog. It's the like I'm using my platform to spread positivity. And I'm doing what I know a lot of people want, but they don't got those avenues. So we got to build it up together, all of us. Everybody that's on the same type of time got to team up. That's how you make change. Because there's a lot more other people on the same type of time you went, or the same type of time you on. You build that mastermind group, like-minded. Likeness attract likeness. You got to be a magnet to the kind that you want. A magnet that's facing opposite trying to come together don't connect. So if you got a person going this way and you going that way, man, go the way what's right. And I don't care how many people going that way. If it ain't right, it ain't right for you. So yeah, they banned me from telling the truth, not hating y'all. That's what they did. 10 minutes after I put the information out. So y'all know what I'm saying. It's not a lie. Y'all know I ain't come to them on no rah-rah, on no disrespect, calling them out their name, just calling the truth for what it is. Stop instigating. Academic, Say Cheese, No Jumper, Vlad TV, and a lot more y'all that's doing the same thing. Stop monetizing off of black men blood. Because that's what they do it for, to monetize off of y'all foolishness. They monetizing. Right now, if you go to academic YouTube, he probably live right now, live streaming. Like he's a mind reader. Play for play, play for play. Like this was gonna happen next. I heard, I don't even like to really like get into it, but bro, we have to create our platforms and do what we do. Because when we have a platform to do what we doing, they have to switch it up or get on the level where we at. Don't do it for the views. Do it because you love doing what you do and watch it flourish. If you're doing it for the views, you're going to be in competition with what they got going on. And you're going to see, well, what's working for them. Then you're going to try to do what they do. Being negative don't work for me. It just don't work for me. It don't. So this is what y'all get from me every day. If you think it's lame, hey man, I'm doing good. See, when you call me lame, that's a good thing. That let me know, boy, I'm all the way out the way. That boy think I'm green. Boy, I'm all the way out the way. Whew. I got away. I made it. I'm 41. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all how to make some money, bro, the legit way. See, I'm not gonna tell you not to do nothing and not have nothing for you to do for me telling you not to do this and you sacrifice doing criminal activities. You got to have a solution to give people. That's the problem. We have enough resources to give people solutions to the problems we want them to stop. But we don't put those solutions in front of people so they can choose this way or that way. You can't say, I'm not putting the opportunity in front of you. Now, if you whether you want to accept it or not, that's on you. But this is the opportunity that Turk got. It's working for me and countless of others. But don't expect something for nothing. A lot of y'all take the opportunity, but then expect something for nothing. It don't work like that. Don't you see me working? What that tell you? If I'm giving you an opportunity and I'm still working, what make you think you don't need to work? If the person that giving you an opportunity doing the work too, what make you think you don't have to work? People be lost. Lost. People be lost in the sauce, man. Stop expecting a handout when you ain't hands on. Even I don't expect a handout. I realize that anything that I get, I was able to create the opportunity for me to have it. That way, nobody can take it away. Like they be canceling you. When you create your own space, can't nobody take it away. That's a great place to be in. And guess what? God is no respecter of men. He ain't made you no different from me, or me no different from you. We are the same. I just got a little more drive. I want it more. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference from what you see in other people in yourself. But they don't tell you they working too. I'm showing you. Let's get it. Get it to them. They get it. Tay Tay, I don't got Tay Tay phone. Man, what you sent that money to me for? You just sent me some money. You just sent me that. I would appreciate it. You know, I get some money from you. I'd be like, damn, what's the catch? I was like, my wife just wired me some money and sent me 2 hearts like for love. What's the catch? What is you giving me some money for? You heard me. Yeah. But but example, I wasn't expecting no money. My wife just sent me some money on the wire for love. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man, like that's blessings. I count all that as blessings. It's blessings, man. Now she can't got my kids phone. I took their phone. No, they go to school from home. So they beds and stuff wasn't made up. They had stuff on their floor. I do a check. They know they need to make their bed up, make sure everything cleaned up around, or they can't get on the phone. So she just can't got their phone. They gotta look up something for school or something. I don't know. Alkaline, 88 smooth hydration, Himalayan minerals, electrolytes. I don't know. Just tastes like some water to me. I think they just put a name or something on here and call it alkaline. You feel me? And then in your mind, when you be drinking, you be like, I'm drinking alkaline water. Man, these people know how to put a name on something. Huh? I can put my name on here and be like, Turk. I'm drinking Turk water. And put a raid handle on here with the raid handle. This is good water for you. Tastes like some regular water to me. I don't know. But well, then you be thinking it just quench stuff like I felt it. It hit the toe. Yes, it hit the part where it's supposed to go. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. This is my live stream. You already know what's going on, man. We talk about nothing but what's real. Everything was real. Nothing that ain't real. You feel me? Yeah, and we do this every day. We growing. And I'm letting y'all know I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid for this, man. But I'm doing it from a genuine space. You know, I'm doing it from a genuine place, bro. No cap. Bro, we build our own ecosystem, our economy. You know what I'm saying? If we all sharing wealth with each other and it's circulating, we keeping the money in the circle of people that's telling the truth, not hating. Everybody supporting each other. If you keep the money in the circle like that, everybody eat. People don't understand. If one person get out of line, you to mess the circle up. We got to keep the money in the circle where everybody get their turn. That's how the world is really set up. If everybody just did their part and kept the circle turning like it's supposed to, no one get left out. We could do an experiment with 10 people and we could start off with $1,000 and everybody get a chance to get $100. By the time it's over with, everybody would have gotten their $100 because it's a circle. It's a circle of whatever you give, you're gonna get back. But somebody gonna have to not feel like they being left out just because it's not your turn yet. Because the circle got to go around. It just ain't get to you yet. But when it get to you, you might have more because you're gonna be went through so much of experiencing. You're gonna appreciate it more. You feel me? And just keep it going, and we just keep on building and generating. And bro, I'm telling y'all, man, 10 people who got the same type of mindset will take over. Only thing you gotta do is be focused and be determined. You know what I'm saying? Do your part. Don't be mad because I might come up with the plan. You didn't come up with the plan, so that's the truth. Well, bro, I ain't come up with the plan, but I'm a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? So why should you feel left out if you're a part of the plan? Somebody had to start it. And I think that's what our I think that's what our problem be. People want to play other people's roles. You know what I'm saying? Play your part, man. And be the best at playing your part to the point where I don't have time to focus on what somebody else got going on because I'm too focused on perfecting what I need to be doing and protect the investment. I'm the leader of this pack. I have to speak out against anything that's a threat to keep people focused. But it don't mean you have to do it because you might not be a great speaker. So don't try to do everything that you see somebody else doing. They might just have the skills and the ability to do it. Everybody is not ready to lead, bro. You got to be a great follower in order to become a greater leader. And just keep on learning. Just keep on learning. What's wrong with remaining teachable instead of pretending like you know everything? Bro, I learn every day. I'm teachable. For real. When I get off here, guess what I'm about to do? Probably go on some YouTube tutorials, trying to figure out how to do this. And before I got back on here, before I seen they blocked me, I was looking for blog kits. What's the difference from a blog and a website? Because it's a difference, even though they got similarities. You know what I'm saying? Blogs show you more content. The website tells you more about the business, you know, and a little bit of nicks and nets and this and that's is a difference, but a lot of similarities. Stuff like that I be wanting to know. But yeah, man, if you don't know, y'all, YouTube is very resourceful. Just think, you start your YouTube channel, you start to conjure up subscribers. The more subscribers you get, the more advertiser friendly you keep your platform. You might have a Burger King advertisement in the beginning of your video. You know Burger King pay a lot to get advertised on your page. Why would they advertise on your page? You know why? Because you have 4 million subscribers. Your video, you just put it out yesterday and it got 200,000 views. Then I look at the history and the consistency of what you done built up. Then you got your family on here. Y'all doing family trips. You're vlogging. You know, what tripped me out, people be on YouTube saying nigga and all that shit now. And making 6 figures a month every 21st on YouTube. Because they done figured it out. All those YouTubers, now that you see rappers and stuff trying to go hang out with the YouTubers. See, at first it was like a stigma, like a YouTuber was a square, was green, but look at all the rappers trying to go hang with the YouTubers. And now the YouTubers able to get songs with the rappers and have them on their live streams. And you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because while y'all was criticizing them YouTubers knew how to get this money. We gonna interview you, academic. I'm gonna interview this nigga. I'm gonna monetize his story. He gonna tell me everything. Then I'm gonna keep on instigating it to keep the story interesting, and I'm gonna keep on monetizing it and making 6 figures a month off of him. Then I'm gonna make 6 figures a month off of him too. Then I got a bam bam. I got both of these stories going on my site. Now I'm making millions of dollars a month. I swear to God, they is. They making millions of dollars monetizing off of y'all stories. All y'all be wanting to do interviews with them. Hurry up and run into their sites. So don't get mad at me when I tell y'all, bro, you gotta pay me to do an interview. And I'm schooling these young dudes on knowing they work. Man, you got a hellified story, make them pay you because they gonna get paid. They monetize it. Remember, it's an ongoing thing. When they put your story up, every day is never stop. They will make money off you forever. When it's their content on their website, their blog, their whatever, and you know they gonna put it on their Instagram, their YouTube, they everything that they got where they monetizing, they gonna put just the same thing. Vlad gonna interview you. The story gonna be 2 hours. He gonna sell a membership for $4.99, $5.99 for the people who got membership. They could get the whole interview. Then he gonna take that 2 hours and gonna break it down every 3 minutes. Every one of those clips that he put out for 3 minutes, 2 minutes, probably make him $50,000, $60,000 a month just off of that. Why you think? And then Vlad don't never even be in the room with you. Look at how him and academics starting to interview each other. They piggybacking. They having fun. They laughing. We done got rich off these niggas. We done got rich off these niggas. So only thing I'm doing, it may seem like I'm hating because I'm telling the truth. I'm revealing the game. Something that they didn't do because they wanted to continue to use y'all. So what I'm saying, you can put your own content out and monetize it. Y'all can start your own YouTube pages and talk just like I'm talking and interact with your fans yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cut them off because they ain't giving back to the game. They steady taking away and they instigating to keep the shit going, so they killing up the people, man. They gonna be mad at me, but fuck that. The truth is the truth. Why be so selfish and not give people the game? Vlad at least pay people to come do interviews. He gonna pay them couples of thousands or whatever you want, but he gonna make it all back. Vlad understand the business of it. So Vlad have humbled himself a little bit. And I fuck with Vlad. But he not exempt. Because they all know how to use y'all stories and monetize off y'all stories, bro. If you don't know what monetizing is, it's making money off of your story. Every time you see a commercial or advertisement on a YouTube, on a website or wherever, that's monetizing. People paying attention. They don't even have to look at the commercial or whatever. Anytime you see a commercial, that's an ad. Advertisement for short, ad that somebody didn't got a check from. These podcasters, they bringing these artists on there, they getting advertisement money and they acting like they fuck with the artist. No, they fuck with the monetizing that they about to get from dealing with that artist. So learn the business. Learn the business of this shit, man. And I know a lot of people don't know because they be laughing. Like, what's so funny about a person having a setup to broadcast? If only you knew. And then when you building it up, you can sell your products. You can start getting bookings and all this other stuff because you done built a community. Now people want to spend more money with you. They know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth. I just got into this YouTube shit. I got my first check last month. I ain't never getting off YouTube. But I'm not gonna do no dumb shit for no monetizing. I vowed to not do that. Because when I did my research of the top people who are really making the top money on YouTube, they wasn't doing no dumb shit. They wasn't pushing debt. So I'm seeing the top 10 YouTubers earning wise 400 million a year. I mean 40 million a year. Google it. Google the top 10 YouTubers. If y'all think I'm lying. Google it. JoJo Star, I think one of the dudes. Not JoJo, I don't know. No, not that ain't his name. Mr. Beast. Y'all heard of Mr. Beast is a white guy. He just gave away $1 million to a black dude. And the black dude had to spend $1 million in one day. Black dude bought 2 cars, 2 houses. You know, he had to spend all that money in one day. That was the contest. This dude, Mr. Beast, be doing contests, is giving millions of dollars away. Ain't nothing the tax write-off, but he's gonna be the first billionaire from YouTube. Look into it. While we round here killing up each other, fighting, fussing. What I just read right here. When I say all is well, how this book know? You might be thinking, how can everything be well when we look out into the world and see violence, wars, poverty, and destruction? People are fighting each other, attacking each other, arguing with each other, criticizing each other, and threatening each other, causing suffering across the planet. Bro, this book just wasn't wrote yesterday. This book was written years and years ago. So what that tell you? The same shit is going on. The only way it gonna change if you change your mindset. That's when your life changed. When you change the way you think, because the world is never changing. Here go the proof right here. He just said what we going through right now. So when you change your world, you learn something, bro. Learning is earning. How I changed my life, I had to change the way I think. And that's how you do it. That's how you change your world. You want your world to change? Start learning things. See, a person like this, in case you forgot, you help promote the negative. See, it be people like that just lost. I just told you they'll try to bring up your past. You know, you can't control the future. People don't see what's in front of them. And it's sad. And if I was to just have to respond to like low energy, the proof is in the pudding. Everything I talk about, somebody gonna show what I'm talking about. So you can see, dang, he ain't lying. But they be thinking that they be making me look bad. You don't make me look bad when I'm living a righteous life. But that's the world we living in. What I just read is an old passage. This book is The Greatest Secret. Forget, I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna read some more because I feel like it. We know from science that anything physical is mostly space, that the colors we see are actually the absence of those very colors. And the sounds we hear are really a vibration that our brain interprets into sounds through nerve signals. And we know that of all the mass of the universe, only 0.5%, wait, 0.005% makes up the electromagnetic spectrum. And what's more, human beings can only perceive a fraction of that percentage. So, is the world really what it appears to be? Well, I look at the Empire State Building. You look at it. It looks probably the same to you and me. But what does it look like to an insect with 100 eyes? What does it look like to a snake that can only sense infrared? What does it look like to a bat that only knows the echo of ultrasound? So the Empire State Building, the look of it is a human look. It's not a crocodile look. And you can't assume the human sensory apparatus with its narrow bandwidth of experience is the only reality. Furthermore, you can't explain why the Empire State Building looks like what it looking like if only photons are coming to your eyes. When we investigate what we have assumed to be reality, we discover that our assumptions are not the facts we thought they were. When we investigate what we have assumed to be reality, we discover that our assumptions are not the facts that we thought they were. How many people make assumptions every day and swear to God they the facts about people's life? A lot of people live by making assumptions who are not aware of who they are. They always in somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Always in somebody else's business. You know what jail did for me? Jail made me smarter than I ever was. And right now you doing everything I say. He say jail fuck you up with the smiley face. Y'all remember I told you anytime an ignorant person say something, they always, when nobody paying attention, they put the smiley face behind. That's a sign of misery. That's a miserable person. Anytime a person think you knowing knowledge or you knowing how to do something is you crazy. But they don't know how to do it. You know how to do it, but you the crazy one. Bro, the world, if you are in debt, you're fucked up. You got to come outside that world to see how the world look. And it's fucked up that a person that think a person knows something is dumb or slow or retarded or don't know. If I know how to go in my safe right now, pull out a flock of $100 bills, it'll change their perception right now. If I go pull out a bunch of money right now and put it in the screen and sprayed it out, they mindset gonna change. And I guarantee you they can't do the same thing. Who crazy? I know how to make the money. Who the crazy one? You got to stay away from those type of people, y'all. You got to stay away from them. You got to stay away from people that don't want nothing in life. People who are always assuming. People who are always taking things personal. People who get mad because they feel like you should have did something for them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like something and you still there in its presence, you the crazy one. Because if I don't like something, I'm going to leave from around it. Man, science starts with the assumption that the physical world is real and that matter is real. Now, why that's a problem is if you're a scientist, what is matter made of? They'll say, well, it's made of molecules. What are molecules made of? Atoms. What are atoms made of? Particles. What are particles made of? Then we get into situations of smaller particles. What are they made of? Well, if they're not being measured as particles, they're waves of probability in mathematical space. These waves of probability are not a material thing at all. They're just emptiness. And they only show up as particles when they're measured and observed by the mind. When you turn from one room to the next, when your animal senses no longer perceive the sounds of the dishwasher, the ticking clock, the smell of a chicken roasting, the kitchen and all its seemingly discrete bits dissolve into nothingness or into waves of probability. With a lineage dating back to the 14th century, the rose grows. Arthur describes the material world as nothing but mental phantoms. And most certainly, quantum physics confirms what the ancient traditions knew to be the truth. When I first looked into quantum physics years ago, the research I read said that the room I am sitting in doesn't exist when I walk out of it because the room and everything in it falls back into a wave of probability when not observed. The room only reforms into particles of something solid when I walk back into it and I observe it. So basically, whatever you observe becomes your reality. If I don't observe it, if I don't pay attention to the bullshit, bullshit never becomes a part of me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't focus in on shit that don't mean nothing, it don't have no effect on me. Man, the mind is a strong machine. The rum only reforms into particles of something solid when I walk back into it and observe it. I used to have fun turning to walk out of a room and spinning around quickly to try and catch the room coming back into form. Not a chance. I could either entertain, or I could refrain, I could just keep on doing what I'm doing. And it never ever did touch me. I'm going about my business. It take a strong individual to be able to not make bullshit solid. And you have to work on your mind, work on your ability of being that person that create your life the way you want it to be. We creators, we create our life by what we focus on, by what we observe. You create your life with your thoughts. How many people thoughts are so small? You can tell by their actions. You can tell by the actions. If you look at the actions of people, you can tell where they mind at. What's up, son? You can tell where they mind at by their actions. Before matter can peep forward as a pebble, a snowflake, or even a subatomic particle, it has to be observed by a living creature. As its deepest level, the entire physical structure of our world and everything in it is nothing more than empty space. So, as Deepak says, is the world physical? But if the world isn't physical, then what is it? All physical manifestation, like I just said, comes from the mind. But it's much deeper than the idea of mind over matter. Matter is mind. Everything appearing as solid and material. Our whole world, our whole physical world and universe is actually images projected by the mind. So, images projected by the mind. If you're constantly being told or showed something repetitiously over and over and over again, your mind is being programmed. This is what you about to see. You're not seeing life from the way you need to be seen, the way you want to see it. Somebody else is controlling the way they want you to view life. How many people are weak-minded and allow other people to control what they see life as to be? A lot of people. Matter of fact, 98% of the world don't think for themselves. 98% of the world don't think for themselves. And you could take a person who was in the streets thugging, drugging, in and out of jail, shoot out with the police, talking like I'm talking now, and you call him crazy. Something wrong with you. Because half of y'all ain't live half of the life I live, that I used to live. But the thing is, you want people to think that you did. You want people to think that you is. That's crazy. You never killed nobody, but you want people to think it. You don't even know what brains smell like. See, I could go back and forth with those type of conversations. You know what I'm saying? I can go back and forth with an ignorant conversation because I once was ignorant. I once was ignorant, just ain't have no knowledge. Didn't know. Didn't know no better. Thought I knew everything. See, now I might know a lot, but I know I don't know everything. A dumb person to say, man, you don't know everything. I agree with you. But the thing is, you mad because I'm teaching what I do know. So it's not the same that I don't know everything. You're not me not know everything is what I'm saying. That don't matter. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm reading the book. People get mad because they are ignorant and they don't understand. People get mad at your knowledge. People get mad at the person that's teaching. Y'all know how we used to be when we was coming up and we went to school. Man, we was some of us was the class clown. We wanted all the attention. Ain't learned nothing. I used to be like that. Now I'm a sponge because I know, the more I grow, the more money I make, the more peace I have. Man, the most everything. You get it from knowledge. You're going to always be broke not knowing and a possible broke in. You're going to be broke in and broke because you don't know. While you sitting here laughing because you don't know. You don't have a clue. You did. And the crazy part, you really think a person be talking to you. So you'll go back and forward. I'm speaking in general to 3 different lives. All is mine. The universe is mental. All is mine. The universe is mental. But it's much deeper than the idea of mind over matter. Matter is mind. Everything appearing as solid and material, our whole physical world and universe is actually images projected by the mind. All is mind. The universe is mental. Who He who grasps the truth of the mental nature of the universe is well advanced on the path to mastery. When you realize how strong your mind is, dog, you become a master. Because now, how can a person cancel you if your mind ain't say you cancel? Or you making some real assumption. Let me show you all something. That's how we do that. The world and the universe are a mental concoction. Even the structure of the atom has been found by the mind. Thought is the primary energy and vibration that emanated from God and is thus the creator of life, electrons, atoms, and all forms of energy. When you gaze out at the vast universe at night, how certain are you that it's outside of you? We now know that any image we see comes from photons of light hitting our retinas, which then get translated by the brain into an image. Our brain then flips the image and projects it from inside the back of our head. So even on a biological level, we know that we are seeing, we know that what we are seeing is actually within us. It's cold, boy. It's cold. When we look at the world, we're not seeing it from outside of us. We're seeing it from inside of us. Our senses that detect the outside world are all experienced inside of us. When you touch something, you feel it from the inside of you, not the outside. Check for yourself. When someone puts their arms around you, you're seeing them and feeling the sensation of them from inside you. When you hear sounds, you're not hearing them from the outside, but inside you. When you move your body, you feel and experience every sensation of movement from inside of you. None of our senses or sensation prove that there's a world existing out there and separate from us. Everything is inside. Everything starts from the inside. But how many people believe that? How many people can just conjure up the thought to really like understand what this book is really saying? I can't. After numerous researches of finding out who I really am now, I understand clearly what it's saying. You won't know anything if the stuff inside of you wasn't working. When the stuff that's inside of you start working, what happened? So it's the stuff that's inside of us that we must protect. The stuff that's inside of us that we must take care of. It's the stuff that's inside of us that come out of us. We concocted this whole universe and we've forgotten that we've done it. We say it is real and it is separate from me, and all it really is a picture in our mind. The only place where you'll see this world is in your mind. Put your mind to sleep, and there's no more world. Don't wake up from sleep, and there's no more world ever again. But you are. All that you see from a teaspoon to the sun in the sky is a projection of the mind, just like a movie projector. Our mind projects the pictures of our world. It's like standing in a 360-degree theater with images above, below, and all around you. With full surround sound, it makes for a very convincing experience. The world existing as an independent reality is an illusion. The world as you see it, a world that appears to exist outside our bodies and independently of us, is an illusion created by the mind. The appearance of things being solid is an illusion created by the mind. The appearance of things being three dimensional is an illusion created by the mind. The image of the world and our experience of it through our senses is just like a dream world when you're asleep. The contents of your dream and your experience of the dream are entirely mind made, just as your experience of the world when you're awake takes place entirely in your mind. So, if your mind is this powerful and you can create your world, why are we not creating the world that we want to be in? Why is everybody not living a life that they want to live? Because they don't understand the power that they have. They don't realize, and including me, I'm learning all this stuff now. So I'm starting to reap the benefits of what I'm learning because I'm applying what I learned. I prove you wrong. You really trying to make me mad. You ought to feel like an ass. You can't do it. So what you do? You put smiley face emojis. You put smiley face emojis. It's crazy. You know, like our mind is a terrible thing to waste, y'all. How many people mad because I'm revealing this stuff? Why you think so many people who are woke, when they start talking like this, people that know don't want people who don't know to know? Why? When I'm teaching, I don't do PKs. In your imagination, you have written and projected a cinema show of actors, acts, and audiences on the screen, and have lost sight of the fact that it is all in your mind. The world is made of thoughts and ideas. The world is made of thoughts and ideas. Everything you see, look around. Look around you. Everything you see, everything you see came from an idea and a thought. Everything we see came from inside first. Somebody thought about it. Somebody had an idea to bring it back. Your ideas are your fortunes, man. So what are you thinking about? Is you wasting your time projecting negative energy? That's where your mind at? I'ma stay away from you. We're not the same. So don't get mad when I don't come around you. That's not my movie. I don't have no role in that. I don't see myself nowhere in that lineup. It should be easy for us to project the life that we want. But you have to realize and you have to understand that power that you got to create your movie, man. Stop letting other people create your movie for you. Be your own director. What we're seeing out there is our own mind. Everything that we've given a name to, latitude, longitude, Greenwich Mean Time, nations, states, stars, galaxies, everything you have given a name to is a human construct. So we created this world over thousands of years. We are the storytellers. But guess what they haven't created that they will never be able to create better than humanity. You can't create nothing better than a human because you ain't create the human. We came from God. Don't you think if man created another man or a human being and they had that much power, people will say, you know what? You gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that they'll do that? They do have a little bit control where they could take you out. You know what I'm saying? But they can't keep you living forever. Nobody have that power but God. And if God set it up the way he set it up, man, it's a reason. We not only created this world through our individual thought and collective thought, but we're creating everything we're experiencing from moment to moment. The appearance called the world. The world is only an illusion that we created. Someday you will discover that you created this entire universe, which is nothing but a composite of all of our thoughts. And what is the power that can turn thoughts into a apparent world and universe? It's infinite awareness. The only power there is. Infinite awareness is the one and only power in existence. It has no competition. And you are that because we was made in the image and likeness of God. When you know that you're an infinite awareness and you stay alert to that, anything that a person tried to say you is, you know that you're not because you know who you are. The world is filled with opinions of other people, man. It don't mean they right. It don't mean they true. But whatever you accept and agree with is all on you. And it's that simple. You can either suffer or live a successful life. It's your choice. It's all consciousness, awareness. The world is not on the whole the place described in our school books. For several centuries, starting roughly with the Renaissance, a single mindset about the construct of the cosmos has dominated scientific thought. This model has brought us untold insights into the nature of the universe and countless applications that have transformed every aspect of our lives. But this model is reaching the end of its useful life and needs to be replaced with a radically different paradigm that reflects a deeper reality, one totally ignored until now. How life and consciousness are the keys to understanding the true nature of the universe. For some inexplicable reason, The most common element in every possible experience, consciousness has kept itself a secret. In his talks, Deepak Chopra raises the two biggest hard problems of the science that remain unsolved. What is the substance of the universe? Where does consciousness come from? Science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature. And that is because, in the last analysis, we ourselves are part of nature and therefore part of the mystery that we are trying to solve. Some people probably saying, how we know that book to be true? Good question. When you are infinite awareness, you are being led not by what you see on the outside. You are being led by what you know to be in the inside of you. So your spirit, which live in the inside of you and give you your experiences, will bear witness to the truth anytime you encounter it. It's real, bro. Like the what's inside of you is really living. God gives wisdom. Like it comes from God. Like you can't get it from no other person. When you overstand and you understand something, God have made it that way. Now, some people have the wrong interpretation of things like they did in the Bible. They misinterpreted who God is and who God was, who God will always be with their own ideas. They the ones who projected that outer appearance. It didn't come from the inside of what God showed them and how he showed them. Because if you live by how God projected him to be, you'll know that God is not white, black, none of that. God is a spirit. And those who worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. It have nothing to do with black and white. But people projection and what they wanted to believe, I'm going to take this little part and I'm going to take this little part and I'm going to believe this little part, but I ain't going to believe this little part. That's your idea. You made that up. That ain't come from God. That ain't come from God. So that's how you know when things are true. When you are being led from the things that are inside versus the things on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And your life experiences have taught you the truth. I may have told you not to touch that stove, bro. From my experience of touching that stove, it burned me. But you ain't want to listen to me because you felt like I ain't know what I was talking about. Like I wasn't the truth. Or what I was saying wasn't true. So you went on and touched that stove and you had to find out the hard way. So you either gonna learn from experiences of not accepting the truth, or you gonna learn the truth because the truth is inside you and you are aware of that. Only a fool laugh at the truth. Only a fool says in his mind there's no God. So when you are not acknowledging the truth, you basically saying there's no God. Man, that ain't true. God ain't real. You're a fool. I don't want to have no dealings with nobody like that. I'ma stay clean away from you. I ain't gonna go back and forth with no fool at all. Cause it's gonna produce more ungodly conversations. See, my truth to what I believe have taught me and showed me how to deal with situations. My word is instructions on how to deal with the experiences that I encounter. And that's my wisdom from God. That's the only way I can explain it. I just felt like I had to say that because somebody probably was thinking that. That's how the spirit leads you. He gonna give you the answer at the right time. Science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature. And that is because in the last analysis, we ourselves are part of nature and therefore part of the mystery that we are trying to solve. While scientists continue to believe in a model of the world that is objective, material, solid, and existing separately from us, they won't find the truth of what the underlying substance of the universe is. But for hundreds of years, sages have known the answer to the biggest unanswered question of science. What is the substance of the universe? Consciousness is the substance of the universe. What does consciousness come from? Consciousness doesn't come from anywhere. Everything comes from consciousness. Consciousness or awareness is infinite. It is everywhere at the same time. So how could it come from anywhere if it's everywhere? What that sound like? God. People will never be able to understand that mystery. No, they've been trying for years and years and years to prove that God is not God. Why? Why are you trying to prove that God is not God? Or Jesus is not God in the flesh? What have he did to you to make you so mad other than die for your sins? That's what you want your homeboys to do, huh? Ride for you, die for you. That's my homie. Why Jesus can't be your homie? Because the devil don't want you to know truth that can set you free. The mystery should be not about God, but why people try to stop God's word from being what it is. Have anybody figured that mystery out? Why nobody work on that? Because I know why. It ain't no mystery to me. The devil know that he's a defeated foe, and he only got a short amount of time to deceive people. He know he's defeated. Just like when the haters be responding and they got to laugh at themselves because they know, damn, I can't get to them. Them devilish ways, bro. You see it in evil people who are being used by the devil. You see it in them. You see it in them. You see it in evil people who are mad when you speak truth. If you don't like what you're hearing, just leave. Flee. It's not going to stop me from speaking the truth. Why are you so mad? Just like the devil. Why are the devil so mad? Because he know he's defeated. That's why a hater know that you're more than them. That's why they stay around and try to get your attention. They really don't hate you. They want to be you. They want to do what you're doing. They wish they had people watching them. They want your spot. You have to know these things. The world, the universe, and everything in it, including your body, are in awareness. They are all sitting in and on awareness. Awareness is omnipresent. It is everywhere and everything is in it and arises out of it. Awareness is omniscient. It knows everything because it contains everything. Awareness is omnipotent. It is all power because there is no other power than it. You yourself are the eternal energy which appears as this universe. The world movie. When we go to see a movie or watch television, we wouldn't be able to see the pictures if the screen wasn't there. The mind also needs a screen to be able to see the pictures of the world movie that is projecting, and that screen is awareness. The world movie that our mind projects is sitting in and on the screen of awareness, which means that what we call the world is ultimately made of awareness, the one and only infinite awareness that we are. When the sages say we are one and we are everything, this is what they're referring to. We are absolutely everything because we are the one awareness within which and upon which everything exists. So all this manifestation is really nothing. It is really only that space like awareness vibrating into patterns, shapes, and forms. The underlying state of consciousness is like the atmosphere in which all those other things take place. The movie screen on which they play. Nothing affects it, nothing touches it. Nothing is as it appears to be. You are not as you appear to be. You only have to look at a little deeper and feel a little deeper. Wanting to change the world. Change in society is a secondary importance. That will come about naturally and inevitably when you, as a human being, bring about the change in yourself. Just told y'all that the only way and when the world gonna change is when you change yourself. The world change. Just try it. Your world change. I don't do the same things no more. I don't go to the club just to chill or hang and post up on the wall and be there. I don't go to the hood no more just to stand on the street watching and waiting and seeing who I'm about to beef with or see who that car and what they're doing. I don't go hang in the drug spots no more and getting loaded and pull up on the block and score heroin and cocaine no more. I don't sit around with my niggas and we get bored, man. Let's go on the lick. I don't. My world changed. That used to be a wicked world. When I'm seeing the things and I visualize and I remember how I used to be in them hallways and cuts. I was in a whole different illusion, living like that. Then I look at my life now and be like, I'm inside with my wife and kids, don't go nowhere, staying out the way, and people are still where I used to be. So they get mad because I made it out. You can make it out too. But as long as you get mad because I'm not there with you, gonna keep you mad. If you ain't looking at me and being inspired to want to get out where you at and not just being mad because I made it out from where you at, you gonna stay there. I'm not coming back to where you at. So that mean I'm not about to answer you. I'm not about to respond. I'm not about to give you no attention. Say whatever you want to say. I don't care, man. He can't come back to the hood. Now, when I first came home from jail, you know the first thing I did? Reunited with the block because it feels so good. I went back to the hood, which was stupid. And for 2, 3 years, you know what I was doing? Going back to the hood. Where y'all was at when y'all was saying I can't come to the hood? Until I say the hood. Don't wait till I say I'm not going back to the hood for you to say I can't come back to the hood. Because if you go on YouTube, Turk was in the hood after doing 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. A lot of y'all like to live in an illusion and make people who don't know no better believe your illusion. But then when I come with facts, if I wanted to, where was the energy at? Oh, you must have wasn't there at the time. Okay. Ain't that you standing on it? You on that? Oh, you on that? Now you're gonna come up with an excuse of why you didn't have the same energy. Cause I can't come back to the hood because of some things I supposed to been did before I went to jail on this 9 years, didn't I? I could get into the, you know, breaking it down with a timeline. I'm very good at that. But I'm not in that world, so I don't have to go back and forward. But a lot of y'all be sounding real dumb. And I know y'all real mad because you're still stuck there, and I'm not. So y'all got to like understand, bro. Hurt people try to hurt people. A lot of people be hurt. A lot of people be miserable, broke, and broke in. You know what I'm saying? To the point where when they see your life every day, you are happy. They come to you every day watching you. You know, it don't make no sense. When I get off here, you know what I'm about to go do? Get me some bamboo. After I finish reading this, you know what I'm about to go do? Get me some bamboo. Then come back and do my artist review. Now I might not even gonna give me no bamboo because I got this. I still got some of this. I ain't gonna get no bamboo. I changed my mind. You see how I changed my illusion? You see how I changed my world just that quick? I ain't gonna get no bamboo. I changed my mind. I got some. I control my world. Not nothing you say, he say, she say, they say. And I'm just gonna continue to teach other people that they can do the same thing to make their life better. As long as you keep on allowing other people to shape your life for you, your life is not going to be peaceful. Your life is not going to be abundant. Your life is not going to be what you dreamed of it being because you not realizing that you're the one have to make it that way. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody make you or break you. If you give a man the opportunity to feed you, and you make him think he the one that fed you, you give him an opportunity to starve you. You got to do for yourself. I'm a living example of it. Forget how they feel. They just in their emotions. They'll be all right. Keep doing you. Change in society is of secondary importance. That will come about naturally, inevitably, when you as a human being bring about the change in yourself. If you want to change, naturally it will happen when you change yourself. Your world just changed. The world just changed. I changed the world. I'm proud of myself. The way I view the world, I ain't used to view it like that no more. So let me help others do the same thing. It's a good feeling right here. You want peace, bro? You want some money, bro? You want you want a good family? You want a wife, kids, a dog, a hot dog? Here's the blueprint. Here's the blueprint. Come to my awareness class every day. Every day we are being showed, demonstrating, and illustrating. We've been on here for 2 hours now and 5 minutes. And it don't even seem like it, huh? Because we've been learning. See, even time is an illusion. If I wouldn't have told you we've been on here 2 hours and something, you wouldn't have never said, well, I'm tired. Now you realize, you didn't came to realization that 2 hours, Dad, I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even time is an illusion if we don't pay attention to the time. The time don't matter. I know because I did 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. And you think I was in there counting every second, every hour, every minute, every month, every day, every week? No. I don't even count time. I move off of energy. Time is a made up thing, source that man made up. I'm on Turk time, who happens to be on God's time. Can't stop me. How you gonna stop a person that's not on your time? How? Can anybody tell me that? I'm not on your clock. I just order my like 'em hot seat. Appreciate that, Johnny. Don't forget, y'all, we got the Cyber Monday sale on the seasoning. 30% off is normally $20.99 for 3 seasonings. You know what I'm saying? Today is Cyber Monday. We got Cyber Monday sale on the hoodie merch. Y'all can go to turkgotmoneynow.com. I, I'm doing Cyber Monday today on the artist review. I do $50 to skip the line, but you can pay 25 today. Y'all know when y'all send money to skip the line, make sure you in the notes telling me what email you sent the song from. Um, and you can send as many songs you want. You skip the line. You want 4 songs played, send that 100. I'm playing all 4 back to back. You skip whoever in front of you. But it's a free show. You don't have to pay to play. But it be a lot of people sending me songs. So if you in the comments and you like, bro, play mine, play mine. I'm not about to just play your music. If you pay to skip the line, I'm about to play your music. You feel me? Yeah, I don't get no fair than that. But let's finish this book, man. We almost finished. The infinite being isn't wait. Nah. Awareness is what we are. You didn't come to save the world. You came to love the world. You want the world to be different. Let us assume that you were given the power to erase the world as it is and reconstruct it as you would like it to be. No wars, no tyrants, no mosquitoes, no cancer, no pain, and everybody smiles. You will end up with something that is very boring, something with no flavor. Then you start adding a bit of salt and pepper. And at the end, you will be back where you started, having realized that it was perfect the way it was. While we remain attached to our own beliefs and the beliefs that we are separate individuals, the world will never be at peace. Billions of egos will always create strife because egos are unstable. They will never agree. But awareness allows for all of it. Awareness allows for the illusion, the false belief, the lack of peace, the strife, the suffering, and the walls, because only love allows everything to exist. Your freedom from any suffering doesn't depend on the world coming to peace, but depends on your seeing that you have mistaken yourself for only a person, and on your experiencing yourself as the one and only infinite being. See, the love that I got, even though I'm bringing to the attention to stop the instigating, I did it in love, because my intentions is not to be a bully towards bloggers like some people might feel. Well, you ain't telling the rappers nothing. That's an ignorant, low energy person, because I come in peace to deal with the instigating from the rappers. If you stop instigating when they get into it, they'll come to the realization of themselves. We don't have an audience for it. It's not entertaining. We won't have to tell them nothing. That's my vision of it. The problem is the instigating, the egos. We all have an ego, but when you instigate someone's ego, you make it bigger. And you only doing it not to help the situation. You are doing it to monetize off the situation. Now I'm gonna come to you and tell you, bro, you don't have to do that. I'm making money. I'm not pushing negative and hate. So stop believing that that's the only way. Now you're being greedy. You trying to get a lot of something and you don't want to have to wait to get it. You feel like it's going to go away. So let me get in where I can right now and do whatever I got to do to get it and take it all from everybody. And I know you don't want other people to know, because y'all haven't broke the seal and told nobody what was real about monetizing. We all had to come to the understanding and the knowledge of it through experience. Experience of what? Why are they always, and why are they getting so much money, and how are they? Wait, we telling our stories, they using our stories, and then they getting cocky and arrogant about it when you tell them, bro, why y'all instigating? Why y'all doing it? Why you doing it? Oh, they getting paid for it. All right. Well, let me do the same thing and try to clean stuff up and get rid of the problems that we're having. And instead of working for money, we work for wisdom. So when we get the money, we know what to do with it. And we don't do anything for no money because we know we got wisdom to get it. Seem like a plan to me. In love, not hate. I think that's God. See, when you move with God, you move in love. You move in love. While we remain attached to our own beliefs and belief that we are separate individuals, the world would never be at peace. Billions of egos will always create strife because egos are unstable. They would never agree. It's the egos of the bloggers, because you know how they gonna feel like they being picked on because you didn't reveal their motive. So now it's up to me when they come back and they do this and they say all this. I have to demonstrate love. When the tough bloggers start being tough against me, you know what I'm saying? I have to know that that's not really who they are. So the same way with the rappers. I tell them they'll be the same way. And I have to be knowing that's not who they really are. Cause unlike y'all, I have called rappers and bloggers out. I'm just trying to approach with the bloggers now. I did the rappers on the Drink Champs. Remember? I remember that. So it's not a pick and choose thing. It's walking in love and fighting the lies and waking people up to the truth, giving them knowledge. No, this is not the way you have to do this in order to be this and do that. You got to stop that part right there. And I think I did that. And you move on to the next thing. We teaching. I got to give you something to replace the idea of if we don't do it like this, how we do it. I'm about to teach you how to do it. See how many rappers are teaching, how many bloggers are teaching. It's only a selective few people who have been called to do that. I'm one of the ones that have been called to do that. But awareness allows for all of it. Awareness allows for the illusion, the false belief, the lack of peace, the strife, the suffering, the wars, because only love allows everything to exist. Your freedom from any suffering doesn't depend on the world coming to peace, but depends on you seeing that you have mistaken yourself for only a person and on your experiencing yourself as the one and only infinite being. The infinite being isn't concerned about calamity in the world as it never affected by any of those things. When you see the world as you, it will look entirely different from what it looked like when it appears separate. You will love and identify with it and everyone in it. As we become more conscious, more love arises. With self realization, there's realization that everything is you. So it is impossible to harm anything. Awareness says yes to absolutely everything. Awareness allows for freedom of everything to be the way it is because the world and everything in it is awareness. Its own self, our own self. That means there can be nothing to oppose us. No calamity can befall us. No atomic bombs or meteors can destroy us. No lack of limitation can possibly affect us. Because when you boil it right down, all of it is us. And when you realize your true self and you are resting as that awareness, you will know no matter how things appear in the world, all is always, always well. All is well. So, how did you fight the negativity? With love. You fight it with love. I can't come out here and say, yeah, man, fish ass nigga. I'm a part of the problem. But I can be like, man, stop instigating, bro. You know, man, da da da. You know, and don't do it in hate, but telling the truth, not hating. That's how God want us to correct us. We got to become solutions for us as one. When we become solutions for us as one in the spirit, then the world changes because our ideas make up what the world's supposed to be like. Feel me? What's up, Johnny Book? So that's what it is, man. We got 3 hours and we gonna get into Hot Boy Turk artist review. I'm about to get off of here, man. Go take me a shower. And y'all let that sink in. All is well. Everything in the world is well. We don't need to add to the problem. Become the solution because the solution is us. We are one. So why do any one of us want to hurt any part of us? You know what I'm saying? We are one. It ain't nowhere around it. Just because you don't know it yet, don't mean that because I know it, I supposed to say, you know what? Fuck him. Nah, but fuck that idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna tell the truth about that, but you as a human being, I got love for you. If I didn't, I wouldn't come to you and tell you, bro, that. You feel me? So no matter who tried to instigate, who not aware and woke, even them got to feel the love from you because we are one. The hand can't tell the finger, I don't need you, finger. The finger can't tell the eye, I don't need your eye. The eye can't tell the nose, I don't need your nose, and so on and so on. Our body resembles us. So when you look at your body, you looking at everybody. I'm going to leave it like that, and all is well. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all. Can't ban the truth.